Hello, this is Nia with the Rainbow Cauldron, and today is your daily general reading for February 22nd, 2014. The moon is waning and in Sagittarius. Okay, the first card that I put down will be from the Druid Animal Oracle deck, and it will represent the general theme or feel throughout the day, something to think about. The four cards surrounding that center card uh, will be from the uh, DruidCraft Tarot deck and will represent morning, noon, early evening, and nighttime. Okay, the first card is the Eagle. And the Eagle has a lot to do with intelligence, courage, of course, and really stepping back from a situation, looking at it from a different viewpoint to see everything that's going on, to get a better idea of what you're dealing with, what's going on, uh, who's where, what's, really just stepping back and taking a look. Because here he is way up in the air, and look how much he can see. He can see this entire village here. He can see this mountain. He can see what's over the mountain. He can see the sky. Here down in the village, they only see what's around them. They can't see behind this mountain. But the eagle here can see it all. And because he's stepped back from the situation. He's stepped back, and it gives him a wider view. Oh, here comes my cat. Okay, well, it looks like my cat's gonna help us read. Okay, so the next cards. Well, we're starting off here with the Nine of Swords. This is Vishnu, my cat. And then we have the Ace of Swords. That's a good progression. Let me move this up a little bit. And then we have the Nine of Cups. And finally, the Prince of Cups. Okay. So we're starting off today with the Nine of Cups, and this card really has a lot to do with waking up from a nightmare. And of course, you could take that literally. But what it's saying is that um, a negative situation has just happened, and it's over with, but you're still feeling the effects of it. You still got that headache. You're still feeling it. You're still experiencing the frustration, and that's what we have here. Um, you've woken up. It's a new day. It's a new start of the day, but you're still feeling the remnants of the bad situation, which makes sense as the last 2 days have been a lot of conflict. Will you move, kitty? Thank you. Okay. And then we move on here to the Ace of Swords, and this is a great card to have after the Nine of Swords, because this is really talking about new beginnings and a new idea on how to proceed, a new way to move on. Just this burst of uh, ideas and better communication, all around just a really positive card. The clouds have parted, and we're out of this the emotional waters, and we're just really seeing things for how they are, and really just having better communication today, which is good. And this card, the Nine of Cups, is really very positive because the last few days have been kind of emotional. Even when we've had the King of Swords there to put us into check and to realize that this isn't something emotional here, and we need to work together, which we did heed his advice. Today, with the Nine of Cups, we're coming together emotionally, and I love that he's sitting at the table with nine other cups, and he's almost like inviting the other people to sit down with him. And that's the feeling I get from this, is really moving on emotionally, and mending some of those bridges there, and wanting to move on, and in a peaceful way, in a respectful way. And it's more emotional than the swords cards here. It's much more emotional. It's wanting to make amends, wanting things to come together, and really just being more emotionally positive. And we see that same thing here with the Prince of Cups. We have someone here who is very emotional, and it doesn't necessarily mean a male. It really just means someone who is very emotional. So I think maybe this person is expressing their feelings, and again, in the same line as this, wanting to move on from that bad situation, and just um, all around, I feel like this is the eagle is very appropriate here. We're really seeing the bigger picture here. We're really stepping back and seeing that these little things that were all the problem the last couple days are not really what we should be focusing on. We should come together, have some clear communication, and this is a bit of an emotional day, but an emotional day in the sense that they're moving on from the negativity from the previous days. Okay, so that's the reading for today, and this is the last reading for this week. Next week, I'll be using my brand new deck, which I'm really excited about. I got the Golden Universal Tarot, so it's a very traditional deck, but it's shiny and gold, and I love it, and it's so great, and I can't wait to see what it looks like on camera. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great week. Thank you so much, and blessed be.